Did my target of 4000 XP with the Tiger 2. Then I plan to use my times 3 of the KV1, and my first battle with the KV1 was a victory that I got 1080 experience. So like what I told you, where did my camouflage lost? Like, okay, without further ado, let's get starting with the BT7 artillery. As always, top of the match. I haven't been in a match with the BT7 art that I'm not in the top 3 highest. You're always at the top 3 highest with the BT7 artillery. So first I need to analyze the enemy. If you watch day 1 of field test, this is day 2 of field test. We have the same problem. In the enemy team, there's an SU-76I. The day 1 was SU-76, but this is SU-76I. And everything in the SU line has a gun. It's just a strong gun. Not to be mistaken by the ISU-12244. No, what did I say? ISU-12244. Not to be mistaken by the SU-12244. The ISU-44 and the ISU and the SU is a different line, but they are both tank destroyers, but the ISU is more of high tier, and there's only like very few in the ISU line, like only 2, I think. The ISU-44. Let's check that out later because I don't remember the two ISU, but not to be mistaken by the SU-12244 has a very overpowered and derp gun, but it costs money and I have no plan in buying that because that's really expensive at 1,000 Philippine pesos. Mr. SU-12. I don't know how much is that in US dollars, but wait. Okay, so the SU-12244 is $22. I just did that math in my head right now, and it costs $20 for a tank, and I have no plan in buying that because it's really expensive. 20 bucks. Oh, that's why I wasn't moving this time. Oh, it was like, why won't I go forward? There's this freak. So yeah, really no plan of buying that today. I'm not just doing like the usual 1 round and end because I'm doing this in a daily. Like, this is day 1 of field test, day 2, and day 3. Guys, my team totally sucks.
Ay, dili diha. To ara dito ang Elena. Wala diha. Dili mo pasalidas daddy diha. Wala ko daddy. Angha kuno siya mag-Elena. No.
Okay, so my team totally sucks. What is this guy's plan? He's just being swarmed. Mr. Purple President killed him. So so we got a decent amount at 5,641, and wow, I did the highest damage at 233. And what's weird, the whole team only did 636 damage. Actually, the enemy team did 2,350 damage. So my team absolutely sucks. Okay, so not to be mistaken, I just don't want to give you guys false information. Okay, so I did give you false information. There is only one ISU there's many SU. The only ISU is this, the ISU 152, which for World of Tanks is way too overpowered. Just by looking at it, you're going to be scared. And even if I didn't know the specs of this tank, even though this tank has incredible specs, I already know that this tank is overpowered. Just by looking at how big the gun of this thing, the gun of this is a 100 and if you know about modern warfare, if you know the current US main battle tank, like 2017 time is the M1A2 Abrams, and the gun is 120 millimeters. This gun is 152 millimeters. Oh, this gun is a beast. And there's a lot of SU. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 SU. The SU-76, the SU-85. These both tanks are very similar. I don't want to accidentally press purchase because this tank absolutely sucks. So here is the tank. It looks like a traditional TD. The gun is at the back. I don't like this because the engine is at the front. One hit from the front, your tank is going on fire, and the armor is absolutely paper. But you know, I already researched this because I was trying to get the SU-85 here, which I wasn't able to research because I didn't have enough XP. I only have 2,063 for the SU-75. I need 6,350, which I could not. The SU-85 has a really good gun, but it also has paper armor. Its mantlet is 10 times thicker than the usual one, but it's very slim, so it's not actually a turret. It's filled with water so that the gun won't overheat, if I'm not mistaken. And this tank, I like it just for its gun, nothing else. I hate its chassis, but I like this tank. I also followed the SU-76 line because I wanted to get the SU-85. But again, I wasn't able to research enough because I hate the SU-76 so much that I sold it. And this tank is the one of the most successful tanks in the Soviet arsenal. Its gun is absolutely powerful. But the tank after that is the SU-100. So here's the SU-100, which is like the SU-85 but better. Then they followed it with the SU-152 here, which absolutely failed because it was used in the Battle of Kursk, but it absolutely bogged down because they used the same engine to the SU-100, being overall heavier. So it was dismantled and it was replaced by the ISU-152, which you could tell, look at the gun of this. That's the gun, the SU-152. This is the gun of the ISU. And the ISU-152 is just like a KV-2. Where did that go? It's like a KV-2. Where is the ISU though? It's like a KV-2 but better. Its gun is absolutely overpowered. But the tank after that, I think twice before buying this tank. It's fine though. It's a really good tank. This tank is really good. This helped in the liberation of Poland, and this is a tank, and this tank is overpowered. The two object 268 and the object 704, and there's two lines, the SU-152, and if you follow the SU-100M1, please don't follow this. One hit from the front, the engine's going to get hit and you're in flames. Then is the SU-101, which the SU-100 line, the SU-101, the SU-100M1 and the SU-101 I don't really like because the engine is at the front. They're just it's not Soviet. it's not like pro-Soviet like what you'd expect from a Soviet tank. The Su-122-54 is an absolute beast, and this tank is overpowered. I'm not exaggerating. This tank is just OP. The Object 263 I don't know. Like what I told you, I hate the tanks with the engine at the front because you're very prone to fire, and this thing here is paper armor. So if you want, just get the Su-122-54. It's overpowered, but if you're still not satisfied, you could get the Su-122-44, which is, if the Su-122-54 is already overpowered, this is better. The Su-100Y is also overpowered, but its big head is paper, so I don't recommend it. So yeah, I'll see you later because I still can't get 2 kills with the BT-7 artillery.